I'll show you a video that I took a few moments ago of the wind blowing across these the seed heads of this wild grass here. When I was a kid, we used to call these wild oats. I don't know what it is. And there's a fallen tree in the foreground, which if I was going to feature that, I'd have to be really close to it, and I'm not going to. But there's these amazing shadows rolling across the land, and a few moments ago that tree and the foreground was in sunlight and the background was in dark shadow from the clouds. I'm using the Fujinon 300 f5.6. That's the equivalent of a 150 on 4x5, which is the equivalent of a 40-something millimeter, a standard lens. Well, a normal lens, depending on what you call it. It's the width of the diagonal. A 50 millimeter lens on 35 mil is actually a little bit longer. But so if you want, so this is the equivalent of a 43 or a 45 millimeter. So it's a little bit wide compared to a 50 mil. But on this, I just did a viewfinder. It came up with some nice, seemed to be showing the lovely movement of the grass. What I can do with this, and this is a plasmat lens, so I can use, I've got a huge amount of tilts and shifts with this, rises and falls and tilts and shifts. So I can do a lot of things to get the whole foreground in focus. That's what I've got with no movement. Yeah. That's interesting. So I'm going to basically use the rule of thirds here. Put that in about the third. There we go. That's my picture there. You can see I've moved that down. I've moved the horizon up. I've lowered my lens. Let me show you the focus. And as I run through all the way to the foreground, that should all be acceptable focus. There you go. How's that for crazy? There you go. Oh, that's what I want. This is what I want. Okay. Those blocks of shadow there. That's what I want. So I'm going to meter the darkest shadow there. That's just under 14. That's just under 14. Just under 14. So 100 ASA, just under 14, gives me 1/8 of a second f32.45. 1/8 of a second f32.45. Ah, I said I wanted to do 1/2 a second, didn't I? So that's between 90 and 64. Let's see what my lens goes to. My lens goes to 90. So I can do halfway between 90 and 64. And that'll give me 1/2 a second. Half a second. It's a big lens, isn't it? Now, notice with the 300 mil, I don't have anywhere, I've got half the bellows, but I've still got issues with shaking here. And what I want, of course, is only the grass to be moving, not everything else. So I definitely have a few moving parts that I'm going to have to synchronize here. Let me check. 1/2 second, f64.90. Half second f64.90, beauty. I do have neutral density filters, but I'm not going to bother with them. Cool. And we wait. That'll do. There we go. Oh, and that's gone. Sun's gone. Oh, here we go. This is interesting. I was thinking of going somewhere else, but I'm just going to take the third shot here because this is getting very interesting now. And to be honest, I'm about time I left to go home anyway. The cows are, you can't see, the cows are have noticed that I'm here and they're all standing up watching what I'm doing. That'll do. Okay, woohoo. Outstanding in my field, eh? Well, I know where to come back next time.